Hey everybody, I'm back and today I am going to be talking about how just a few tips and how I make my tea spritzers, iced tea, and a little hack at how to keep iced teas ready on the go in a little container for the fridge. Anyways, if you are joining me today, throw me a hello. If you watch later, throw me a hashtag replay. I'd love to say hello. And if you have any questions, don't forget to ask them and I will answer them, if not in this live, a little bit later. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. I see 2 eyeballs on my screen, so say hello. All right. So I know I've mentioned before, and if you're new with us, you might not have heard this, but this is my favorite way to make iced tea with our perfect tea pitcher. It makes it so easy to make loose leaf iced teas and spritzers. It has an amazing infusing lid. So yeah, and it's really classy looking. The only thing you have to be careful, if you've got granite or stone countertops. Hey Laurel. Hey Sherry, you just want to make sure you don't have a heavy hand and hit on your stone countertops because they can crack. And so if you have heavy-handed people, maybe the iced tea pitcher would be a better option for you with the infusing little infuser in there in the lid. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make, first of all, I'll start off with my little easy cheat on how to have iced tea ready in the fridge. And so I'm going to make the magical fruit tea, cotton candy. I love it. I'll show you what it looks like if you haven't seen it already. I love the magical teas, one, because proceeds go to help kids with the helpline, and two, they're a delicious way to get your sugar fix in, and you don't need to add any sugar. So look at that. Look at all that fruit. It's also fun because they're color changing. All right, so what I do if I want to have iced tea on hand, and so sometimes at night before I go to bed, I prepare this ahead of time or early in the morning for later in the day. So when we're cold steeping, we can cold steep our loose leaf teas. And when we do that, we just want to make sure we're steeping them for about 2 hours. So what I do is I grab a pot of teaspoon or 3 teaspoons, and I put it in just like a jar, a canning jar, and then I just fill it up with water, and I just put the lid on. I'm not going to fill it with water because I don't have water on me, but I'm going to in a minute. But you just put that in the fridge, and then this would be enough for either, depends on how strong you like your teas, at least 2 teas, and then you just add ice and water to it, depending on how strong you like it. So you would just add water till it's a perfect sweetness for you. And 2, you could add 2 of them if you wanted, 2 potted teaspoons or 6 teaspoons to make stronger concentrate. And then you would just pour that into any kind of jug or pitcher, but you just want to strain it first if you don't want to eat the fruit. Like it's just fruit and that. So it's no problem if you get some in your cup, but if you don't want it, just strain it out first. And then just put it in any kind of a pitcher, and then it's your iced teas ready to go. So if it's a magical tea, or if you're doing that with your naturally sweet teas, you don't need any sweetener. You could just have it as flavored water that's a little bit sweeter, or you could also add it to soda water and make a spritzer with this as well. And so this is just nice to have. You can prepare a bunch of them on hand and just keep them in the fridge and then pull them out whenever you want to make your teas. And it's great. Okay, so then now I'm going to go into, and I'm going to make myself some strawberry lime daiquiri spritzer. So you can make this as a spritzer, or you can make it just as an iced tea. I love this this tea here. It's so yummy. Look at the pieces of lime and the chunks of fruit in that. So for me, I like about 2 potted teaspoons in my perfect tea pitcher, but everybody has, hey Christy, everybody has different tastes and how strong they like it. Some people like things weaker, some strong, so you might only want 1. I like 2 because I like it really flavorful. And what I do is I have a soda stream, so all I do is I add soda water to this instead of tap water. You can also just use regular tap water. And then I'll show you what I use to sweeten it. So you could pour ice on that as well if you want, but I'll just top it up with a little bit more soda water after. And then all I do is I put my sweetener in. So either, if you are a soda stream lover, I like adding to almost all my teas lemon lime syrup and soda stream syrup, but I'm going to start switching, and I'm going to start using our natural fruit syrups just because they're a little bit healthier. I know the soda streams, most of them have a little bit of Splenda in, and sometimes that bothers people's tummies, and I do try to really limit how much Splenda I ever use. I prefer not to use it. I like monk fruit and the different natural sweeteners and stevia leaf. Anyways, these natural fruit syrups are super easy to make. All you do is you mix it, you whisk it in some water, and then you're going to, they have instructions that come with it, and then you just pour it into a container, something like this, but they come in just the sugar form, and they're super, super healthy. They have, the ingredients are sugar, cane sugar, organic cane sugar, date syrup, and lucuma powder, lemon peel, turmeric powder, and natural flavor. So they're saying that there is, for 2 tablespoons, which I never would drink. Like, this is really, really sweet. So I would say that this would be equal to, like, I would have probably 1 to 2 teaspoons. That is all I would use. So there, it would probably be about 20 calories and probably about 5 or 6 carbohydrates. And so they're saying here, if you use 2 tablespoons, it would be 11 carbohydrates. I don't see how you could, unless you drank like a lot, like quite a few cups in a row, would be at 2 tablespoons. So if you're just having 1 or 2 glasses, you're looking more like 20-ish calories. So, and 5 or 6 carbs. So this is a great alternative for sugar. You can sweeten your, if you don't mind sugar, you can also sweeten your iced teas when you're cold steeping them with sugar if you want, or whatever sweetener you like, or syrup. And so I'm going to start using this. So I'm going to sweeten mine at the end after I'm done steeping it, just because I want to play around with it. So I'm not going to add any sweetener yet. I'm going to maybe let you know in the comments later how much I use, but I want to steep it for 2 hours first. Okay, so what I like to do too is, just to be fancy, I get these from, I don't know, Walmart or Superstore, just these citrus blends, frozen sliced lemon and lime, and I just throw some of them in there for some extra flavor. Not that it needs it, but it's just fancy and it looks pretty. And so all I do is I put that in the fridge, and then I have that ready after 2 hours, or you can do it overnight if you want. And that's all it is. All you have to do to make iced tea spritzers, or like I said, you could just add water and it'd be an iced tea. Any kind of sweetener that you want to taste, and then super, super easy. That's all you have to do. And yeah, some of our teas already have the sugar added for you, like the magical teas, and the naturally sweet is sweetened by stevia. And so I can't wait to play around with this. I don't know if you've done any research on lucuma powder or dates. I do have some in the guide section I just posted. So if you do want to look into how healthy they are for us, they are a superfood. And so you're getting superfood in your diet, plus it's really nice and sweet and flavorful. And so the flavors that we have for those, we do have a collection. So you can get 3 packs of fruit syrup plus 3 fusion flasks, and those are the flasks. And you can save $5. They come in candied lemon, vanilla bean, and peach mango. So I've tried the vanilla bean, super yummy. And I've tried the candied lemon, the one that I have here, and that's really good. I haven't tried the peach mango yet, so I have that on order. And so be watching for a new recipe probably coming your way, because I'll be playing around with that as well. Sherry, what do you think? Let's see. Christy, it does look fancy with those lemon lime wedges. Yeah, I love adding fruit. And in the summertime here in the Okanagan, I always am adding fresh sliced peaches too, in peach season and strawberry season, and so yummy. Yes, frozen lemon lime. I think this is President's Choice, the brand I have. So at Walmart, right? Isn't that Walmart? I think so. I have to get some more. I just used my last bit, so I'm going to go grocery shopping shortly. So I'll be picking some more of those up. But yeah, it is super duper easy to make our teas into iced teas, spritzers. And our spritzers, if you make it into spritzers, it also makes a really yummy, a really yummy cocktail mixer. And so you might notice a lot of our fruit teas and some of our green teas. And I think we have some rooibos teas that are cocktail mixes, and so this is how to make some of them, by just making them into like a spritzer and then adding whatever alcohol of your choice there is. I hope you guys enjoyed that demo. If you guys have any questions, feel free. I'm going to do a live soon, or a live about how to actually showing you how to actually make these super easy, and I'll be making a few more drinks. But this vanilla bean is probably my favorite. I am just playing around more with this lemon lime to get the right consistency, like how strong, because it is so sweet, and so that's why I am not making it quite right now. So I would just recommend just adding a little bit at a time until you get the perfect sweetness for you. Anyways, that's all I have. Hope you have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye.